I test rode 3 bikes at the Kawasaki demo ride. The first bike I rode was the Z900. The clutch on all the Kawasaki's I demo rode was really loose. They are supposed to be like that and make it really easy to shift. It took me a few blocks to get used to shifting on this bike. It's not hard to shift on, just different than mine. The Kawasaki's also have a positive neutral finder. That means when you stop, pull the clutch in, it easily goes into neutral. Something we used at almost every light. For this demo ride, we didn't go on the freeway at all. Other demo rides we've been on, we have gone on the freeway. If I was seriously considering buying one of these bikes, I would definitely take it on the freeway. I liked the engine of the 900. I'm 5'5", so for a short person, the top half of this bike fits well, but I found my legs quite cramped. I'm also not used to the sport bike position for my legs. I can see this bike would be great around town, but for women at least has no hip support. I can touch the ground flat-footed on all the Kawasaki's that I rode today. However, on this bike, I'm barely touching flat-footed. The ride wasn't long enough for me to get tired and need to move around, so I'm not sure how well this bike does in other positions. This bike had the suspension set pretty stiff. When I asked the Kawasaki guys about it, they said the suspension is adjustable. However, not easily adjustable by computer or a little knob. The second demo ride is the Z650. We were pulling out into a main street, so the Kawasaki guys was just telling us to bunch up. This bike seemed to be pushing me down into the tank more than the 900 did. Right away, it wasn't as comfortable. I didn't think I would ever say this about a bike, but I felt this bike was too small for me. I felt squished on this bike with my arms and my legs. Since we didn't go on the freeway or get to any real speed, I can't really compare the 900 to the 650. But the 900 engine was great, no complaints there, and a much better fit. They had the suspension adjusted softer in this bike, which I personally prefer. Although again, it's fully adjustable. When riding this bike, I was moved around quite a bit, not on purpose by me, but by the bike. I kept banging forward into the gas tank, which is not very comfortable. I'm not sure if a heavier person, like the weight of an average guy, would have a problem with this, but I definitely did. At a different demo ride, I have test rode the Kawasaki Vulcan. The fit is fully adjustable on the Vulcan. I did take it on the freeway, and I found the suspension was not good for freeway riding. Since whatever I am riding, I will be riding long distances, it was not the bike for me. I have also ridden the Ninja ZX6R a few times. I found the position for that very uncomfortable for me. Because I'm short, I was leaning onto or really against the gas tank, which makes it hard to turn, and my feet were barely touching the ground. The last bike of the day for me, the Ninja 650. I was surprised I liked the body position and the fit of this much better than the Z650. I think they also tuned the engine differently as well, because this engine was much better. My favorite of the day was the Z900, the first bike I rode. Back on my bike and time to go home. Thanks for joining me for my Kawasaki demo rides. Please follow me at Biking with Butterfly on Facebook and YouTube, and Biking WB and Instagram.